Hey guys, or actually today's video is for you ladies out there. It's a list of 10 tips on how to get over a guy that doesn't want you. Because sadly, as you get older and the more people you date, you're gonna end up meeting guys that you might like that don't like you back. And eventually he's gonna break your heart. So having been through this last year and the year before, damn, I've had my heart broken. Here are 10 tips that I've personally used to get over a guy that doesn't want me anymore. And I'm hoping these tips will help you as well. So tip number 1 is get busy. So my mom told me, like, Christina, throw yourself into new activities. So find something that you can do every night of the week. I personally got really involved in tennis, and I play tennis like 5 days a week. So find something to keep yourself busy when a guy doesn't like you anymore. It will help you keep your mind off him. Number 2, write down his faults and why he was a bad match for you. So everybody has good qualities and bad qualities about them. I know I have my faults. Write down the guy's list of faults and why he wasn't a good fit for you. Maybe he was super introverted and never wanted to go out, or maybe he didn't support you at work, or maybe you really want somebody that will go on long walks with you and he didn't want to do that. Whatever it is, come up with some list of his faults. It at least has helped me. Tip number 3, remind yourself why it's better to be with somebody that wants you versus you wanting them. So one thing I've personally realized as I've gotten older is it kind of sucks when you like somebody and they don't like you back. You're better off dating somebody that loves you and is crazy about you than you about them. They always say for women, like, find a guy who loves you more than you love him. I don't know, I personally think it's true. So remind yourself that you're better off long term with a guy that really, really loves you for you and wants to be with you. Tip number 4 for getting over a guy that doesn't want to be with you anymore is to hang out with your girlfriends. Go out with friends who make you feel good about being you. It will help. Related tip number 5 is hang out with guy friends. So I found there's just something different about hanging out with my female friends versus my guy friends. My guy friends actually make me feel sexy and desired. So find some good guy friends who are just like solid dudes that will make you feel good about being you. They also can provide really good dating advice on guys and provide their insights. So if you have solid guy friends that you can hang out with after a guy's broken up with you or broken your heart, go out and hang out with them. They'll boost your ego a little bit, in my experience. Tip number 6 to get over a guy that doesn't want you anymore or doesn't like you is to spend time with a couple that is in a good relationship. This is kind of a unique tip, but it was actually a aha moment for me personally. Last weekend, I hung out with a friend and her boyfriend was around all the time. I was like, oh my gosh, this is what a good relationship looks like between two people. He calls her, he loves her, he wants to spend time with her. Ladies, you deserve that. So it can be hard to remember, like, oh, this is what a good relationship looks like if you don't see one or experience it. So kind of a weird tip, but it helped me personally get over a guy that doesn't want to be with me. Tip number 7 is get mad, not sad. So some girls like to cry and eat chocolate and ice cream and watch a movie. If that works for you to get over a guy, do it. For me personally, it's easier to get over a guy if I can get angry at him. Like, man, he was a jerk because he did this to me. Or man, like, what a... You know, I'm not going to cuss on video too much, but if you can find a way to get mad at him, it helps. I know one of my friends, she had a hard time getting over a guy, and then she actually saw him out with another girl at dinner, and that just made her mad and angry, and surprisingly, it makes it easier to get over a guy that doesn't like you anymore. So if possible, get mad, not sad. Tip number 8 is please don't text him. Don't text a guy if you want to get over a guy that doesn't like you. Most guys will respond to your texts, and that will just give you false hope or you'll send him a text and it will kind of leave you disappointed a little bit, or it will just drag on the pain. One of my friends told me, Christina, you kept on texting this guy for 3 months, and that just like extended the pain and made it so much worse to get over him. The second I stopped texting him, like completely cut him off, it just was totally different. So I know it's hard not to text a guy when you like him and he doesn't like you back, but I promise you this, like once you stop texting him completely, like no text at all, it will be so much easier to get over him. Tip number 9 is unfollow him on Facebook. So you don't have to block him, you don't have to unfriend him if you don't want to. Just make sure to unfollow him so he doesn't show up on your newsfeed. You don't want to be seeing pictures of him with whatever he is doing. It will probably make you jealous and hurt. So go ahead and make sure to unfollow a guy on Facebook if he's no longer into you and doesn't want to be with you. And tip number 10 is go shopping. Oops, sorry, dropped this. Or get a new look. I don't know, switch something up. So I personally did this myself. I got bangs and got brown hair because why not? New year, new look, new guy. So that helped me get over a guy that doesn't want to be with me. So in summary, here are 10 tips to get over a guy that doesn't want to be with you anymore, that doesn't like you. Tip number 1 is get busy. Throw yourself into new activities. Find a new hobby. Do something every night of the week so that even if you wanted to hang out with him or if he were available, hey, you couldn't because you have something else going on. Number 2, write down all of his faults and bad traits. It will help. Number 3, remind yourself why you're better off with a guy who loves you more than you love him. Find a guy who's crazy about you, that wants to be with you. That will make you happy long term. Tip number 4, hang out with your female friends. Tip number 5, hang out with your guy friends. They'll make you feel good and sexy. Tip number 6, kind of a weird one, spend time with a good couple that's in a happy relationship so you can see, aha, this is what a relationship should look like. Not this bad relationship or whatever dating or friends with benefits thing I had in the past. That was crap. I want a good relationship like this couple. It will remind you. Tip number 7, get mad, not sad. It helps you get over a guy. Tip number 8, don't text him. I know, ladies, it's hard. Don't text him. Just don't do it. Tip number 9 is unfollow him on Facebook so he does not show up in your Facebook feed. And tip number 10 is switch something up. Get a new outfit, get a new haircut, go for a different makeup look. Do something to make you feel like a new person so that you can go out and find a new guy that likes you. So please subscribe to my channel over here. Sometimes it's over here, depending on things. And check out datingsnippets.com for more dating tips for both men and women. I cover both target markets. All right, until later, bye guys.